Hi everyone, this is Jen Hodson from the Western Standard. I'm here tonight at the Mark Carney rally in Calgary. Hi everyone. Hi, does anyone care to talk about what brings you to the Mark Carney rally tonight?
Not with the Western Standard.
No? Okay, fair enough. Okay, enjoy your evening. Thank you. What's your name, sir?
My name's Wade Collins.
Wade Collins.
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much for chatting with us. What brings you out here to the Mark Carney rally tonight?
I drove from Sylvan Lake to hear what this man had to say.
Sure.
And so I got here about 4:30, and I went in and they asked me if I registered, and I hadn't registered because I didn't realize I had to register. Anyway, and so I said I just came here to hear what this man had to say because I haven't voted yet and I wanted to make an informed decision.
Sounds very reasonable.
So they wouldn't let me in, period. And so I said, well, I guess if you can't make room for one individual that drove here to hear what this man has to say, that pretty much tells me who I'm going to vote for. So, yeah.
That's quite a story for you to drive all this way and to get turned away. I'm sorry to hear that. These are the people that we are the constituents, and they're public servants at the end of the day. So what will you go home and tell your friends?
Well, I'll tell them that apparently you were supposed to get an email saying that you could register. And so I asked them, and I asked all of the security people that were standing around if anybody knew the answer to the question, do you only get an email if you are already a member?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody could answer me, not even the guy at the door. And so I'm like, well, if you don't want any new voters, what's the point? Like, aren't you looking for new voters? Like, so, and I'm the kind of guy, I'd rather hear it with my own ears coming out of someone's mouth than listen to all the media. And that didn't seem to help. So once again, I guess I know where I'm voting.
So where will you be voting?
I will be voting for Pierre Poilievre. I was at his event last night in Edmonton, and
Quite a turnout there.
it was awesome, and I really liked what they all had to say. And there was no registration, there was no show your identification, there was no email, QR code, there was none of that. You walked in, whoever you were, they looked you up and down, and in you went. What a difference.
That's incredible. That is such a difference. Well, thank you for sharing your story, and all the best to you as you travel back to Sylvan Lake. And thanks again for talking with us.
Thanks, and I'm a subscriber. I
Amazing.
read your every day. I read your newsletter.
That's wonderful to hear.
Okay.
Thank you for supporting independent media. We're trying to get both sides of the story here for everyone.
Independent media is the only way to go.
Right on,
Yeah.
sir. Take
Yeah.
good care.
Yeah,
Okay.
you too.
Thank you.